I'm RJ Broadhead, joined by CFL All-Star Casey Sayles. How you doing, Casey?
I'm great. It's good to be back. It's kind of a quicker off season. Like I said, with some of the holidays kind of rolling around and come back with training. But yeah, it's good to be back and good to be with the guys.
It flies by. Here we are in training camp. How about you? You go back to a year ago, your first season with the Tiger Cats. You turned that into an all-star campaign, and now coming into this year, how much different is it for you?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Kind of same thing. We have new few coaches here and there that are new. Obviously Scott, the new head coach, but yeah, that's probably going to be the biggest thing. And then obviously some of the guys that are coming in, and a few new guys here and there. But yeah, kind of same year. Different guys here and there, coaching staff and players. But yeah, back to the grind, and always the number one goal is going to the Grey Cup. So. Did
you say some new guys?
Some new guys.
That defense is going to be a lot different.
Yeah. Some new guys, a lot of new guys. Trying to work with the D-line guys first, and then kind of branching out from there. But yeah, just taking a step at a time right now. Day 2 or 3 at camp, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, just taking a day at a time.
A lot of longtime veteran guys who were heart and soul of the defense in Simone and Ted Laurent, not there anymore. But the defense has kind of always been near and dear of Hamilton Tiger Cats fans. In your second season, you probably felt it last year. Have you kind of adopted that now as one of maybe 3 returning starters from game 1 of last year? Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about it like that. But yeah, still trying to do kind of nitty-gritty type of stuff. But trying to bring more of a leadership role to D-line, kind of going on into the team. I thought I had a good role with at least D-line leadership-wise, but I talked to Scott in the offseason, and he wants more of that leadership role from me and bringing it on to the other guys on the team. And yeah, just taking, like I said, step at a time, day at a time. But right now we're just kind of focusing, meeting by meeting, practice by practice. So yeah, kind of main guys you think about is me, maybe Stav in the back end, and got Kyle from last year too. But it seems like that's it's kind of about it. Besides some of those secondary guys, but they were young last year, and got a year under their feet. But yeah, man. So a lot of turnover, but taking a day at a time.
Yeah, you're likely the only returning starter on the defensive line. Linebackers will all be new. Richard Leonard. And maybe Kenneth George if he's starting. Yeah. Those would be the only 3 that started game 1 of last year. That's
crazy to think about.
It is. It is.
It's always something got to battle, and maybe that's our thing right now. So
I know we talked last year, and when the team was kind of struggling in the first half of the season, there was talk about getting together and a lot of changes, and it takes time to gel. Do you feel that'll be a concern this year?
No, I mean it's the same thing. That's it's leadership-wise. I'm trying to do the best I can to just communicate. Even the last 2 practices that we had, every single day, every single play, I make sure everyone's kind of in the right spot. Just because it's the plays are kind of the same, kind of different, but kind of just remember some of those from last year. So just trying to lead those guys, at least on the D line, and then letting the back end guys do their thing, because it's a little bit different, obviously, from the D line. So helping those guys out play by play, and I think I did enough cardio and running in the off season at least to be able to talk in between plays rather than kind of catching my breath at the same time. So help those guys out, because they're all new. I was just like Ted and Dylan leading me last year with some of those plays. So yeah, just trying to help out as best I can.
Was that one of your focuses in the off season? You mentioned cardio.
Yeah, cardio. I mean, that's probably the number one thing. You want to be prepared, right? So the load management. I was talking with a few guys. The load management from running, you can never do enough running. Can't simulate 2 guys, double team me and then run at 15 yards. So, going from, maybe 4 or 5 days of running, obviously trying to stay healthy at the same time to, have an hour walkthrough for a power practice, and then going out and having 14 periods, a few one-on-ones, and it's a lot heavier on the guys. Obviously injuries happen, and yeah, that's the biggest thing is obviously just staying healthy, but yeah.
And you were able to do that for the most part last year, or you,
for the most part,
you got out in the field. Whether I don't think anyone's 100% healthy.
No one's. I don't think no one will be 100% healthy until maybe after the season from now on. So
American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, American Thanksgiving. Right.
For you, 7 quarterback sacks. I went through And you played with Winnipeg, so you were in the West Division. 6 of your sacks came against West Division teams. Do you feel you learned the East Division a little more last year?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you got to think about maybe when we play them. I know the schedule a little bit more balanced this year with playing each team 2 times, which I think will be nice. But yeah, just because I played against some of those O-linemen, so kind of know what techniques they do here and there maybe. But yeah, hopefully this year get a little bit more sack. I didn't know that about West versus East, so yeah, maybe it would be a goal to get a few more sacks on the East side. But yeah, we'll see. Just taking it day at a time right now. So
yeah, and it's camp. But what are you hoping this team can accomplish this year?
I mean, number one, have a better record. It's the last few years. I know the Ticats have started slow. I know last year going into that bye week after the 3rd week, it was we were 0-3 at that time, and going home and talking to the wife, it's tough to start like that. So number one is going out to Calgary this year, getting a W out there, especially because it's a away game, so it'll be a little bit tougher. But I believe we have Sask back to back after that. I think so. I'm just in my head first 3 games, starting off fast, right? So even if we can go 1-1, obviously best to go 3-0, right? But just starting off fast, that would be the biggest thing for us, because for some reason Tigers want to start slow the last few years, and so just try to do my best to lead these guys to start off fast and keep on going throughout the season.
Yes, change that slow start.
Yeah, I know. Try my best. Try my best.
So every year your quarterback sacks have increased. You put some pressure on yourself with 7 last year. Can you keep that streak going of increasing?
Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, every year I think I've gotten more tackles and sacks, but yeah, I mean, my goal is double digits every year in tackles. Trying to do the best you can, but just being just running in the off season as well, being in shape. I think maybe 10 of those tackles were off of 15 yards runs to the sideline, and just helping out some of those linebackers in the secondary. Maybe guy cuts back, and I'm just right there. Just so yeah, that's a big thing. Like I said, cardio in the off season. It'll roll around later in the season once everyone's kind of beat up, and like to say I'm towards the back end of the season. Just staying healthy. So that's number one thing. But yeah, everyone's kind of beat up in later half of the year, but yeah, starting fast and just keep the thing rolling, man.
Well, be healthy going into the start, and Casey, can't wait to see you on the field and call some quarterback sacks this year.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.